Look at my little disciple's panicked expression. You guys should have guessed Master's teasing the little disciple again. Here's how it goes. Little Zhenghang is the disciple of immortal Gu Qingyan of Kangla. Your swordsmanship's gotten way better. Looks like Immortal Kangla's been giving you special training. Special training, my butt. You guys have no idea what I'm going through. This baby is suffering. Just for accidentally breaking a teacup. That crazy master punished me with an hour of horse. Then he threw me in a room, so I missed exchanging sword techniques with the fairy from Jade Maiden Peak and lost a chance to improve. Other disciples get a sword when they turn 16 from their masters. But I'm 18 and still don't have one. Another immortal felt sorry for me and gave me one. But my crazy master snapped it in half and threw it out like trash. At this point, Zhenghang was crying his eyes out. I thought he had a change of heart and gave me a new sword. But no, that sword's too heavy. I can't even use it normally. Right now, Zhenghang just wanted to curse him in his mind. If it weren't for the soul summoning lotus, I wouldn't put up with you. Can this hypocrite master just drop dead already? But Zhen Qi envied Zhenghang for being under immortal Kangla. He didn't have that kind of luck. Zhenghang patted his shoulder to comfort him. Hang in there, you can do it too. Just then a flock of white cranes flew by with divine energy. Zhen Qi, this divine energy must mean immortal Kangla. Zhenghang's hope. Yeah, my bad luck's starting again. Just then, the senior disciple Wu Ji rushed over in a panic. Immortal Kanglan's injured? So what if he's injured? What's the big deal? Zhenghang said calm. Wu Ji frantically pulled at. Immortal Kanglan seriously hurt this time. He's on death's door. Come with me quick. But Zhenghang was secretly thrilled inside. Gu Qingyan's dying. I can finally get a new master. Scene cuts. Zhenghang arrived at his master's bedside. He asked tentatively, Master, are you okay? He looked at his weak master on the bed with no response. His heart immediately started celebrating. Looks like I'm finally escaping this nightmare. Then came the acting performance. Life is theater. It's all about the acting. Master, what will I do without you? Just then Master suddenly woke up. He grabbed Zhenghang's neck with one hand and interlocked fingers with the other. Were you trying to sneak attack? Zhenghang jumped in fright. Master, weren't you dead? I'm not dead. You're disappointed. Master suddenly hugged him tight, staring at Zhenghang with a wicked look. A little furnace. I saved you. Yet you stabbed me when it mattered most. Zhenghang was shocked. Let go of me. I'm not your furnace. The immortal spell. Little Zhenghang, have I been too good to you? Made you forget you're a furnace? Zhenghang shocked. Who are you calling a furnace? I'm your disciple. The immortal leaned close to his face, gripping Zhenghang's chin. You're both my disciple and my furnace. I'm injured now. As a furnace, you know what to do. Zhenghang got angry and shoved the immortal away. Gu Qingyan, if you touch me again, I'll report you the immortal sovereign. Then Gu Qingyan hugged Zhenghang from behind. I'm being intimate with my own furnace. What's it to anyone else? Zhenghang screamed in terror. Immortal sovereign, save me! Still thinking about others. Gu Qingyan whispered in his ear. No worries. I've got plenty of ways to make you think only. Zhenghang's heart sank. I'm done for. Looks like my butt's not gonna make it. Can someone please save her? Master reached for Zhenghang. Zhenghang screamed. Stop right there. Qingyan, what are you doing? Let go of Zhenghang. Two immortals rushed in. The Medicine King Immortal Sovereign and Mount Future Immortal Sovereign. Medicine King Immortal Sovereign quickly bound Gu Qingyan with immortal rope. Your brother, what's the meaning of this? Gu Qingyan was displeased. Qingyan, let me check on you. Meanwhile, Zhenghang looked pitifully at the Sovereign. Sovereign, look at him. No idea what's gotten into him. I can't stay at Kanglan Gate another minute. Medicine King Immortal Sovereign said. Absolutely not. Gu Qingyan's divine energy is in chaos, causing memory problem. The situation's closely tied to Zheng. Without Zhenghang, the chaos will worsen. I'm afraid he can't be cured. Zhenghang was horrified. What do I do then? I can't just walk into the tiger's den. I'd rather be expelled from Mount Fuchu than warm his bed. The Sovereign asked Zhenghang to come outside the... Zhenghang thought to himself, no matter what you say, I'm not staying with that perverted maniac. Outside, the Sovereign patted Zhenghang's shoulder helplessly. Zhenghang, Qingyan's been pretty good to you. Think it over. Don't worry, I'll put a spell on him so he can't touch you. No matter what the Sovereign said, Zhenghang was set on leaving. Then the Sovereign said, what if I give you the soul summoning lotus? Would you still refuse to stay? Zhenghang perked up immediately. He thought, how does the Sovereign know I want the soul summoning lotus? Zhenghang instantly changed his tune. Master and I are super close. How could I not look after him? I'll definitely stay by his side. When can I get the soul summoning lotus? The Sovereign said once your master's better, I'll give it to you. Also, I've put a spell on you. You can safely stay with Qingyan. Zhenghang thought to himself. I knew that old pervert Gu Qingyan was unreliable. Last year he promised to give me the soul summoning lotus. In the end, didn't I have to get it myself? Zhenghang thought of his deceased mother. Mother, I will see you again. The Sovereign never expected the soul summoning lotus would end up with Zhenghang anyway. The soul summoning lotus bridges yin and yang and lets you see the dead. What do you need it for? Qingyan said it was for Zhenghang. Not lending it. The Sovereign said earnestly. Cultivators must avoid letting emotions rule. You're putting too much thought into Zhenghang. We only give disciples a precious pill on special occasions. But you're handing out immortal pills to him like candy. Also, every time Zhenghang goes out training, you follow along, afraid something might happen to him. You even gave him the ancient soul fusion sword that countless cultivators covet. Qingyan, you cultivate the ruthless path. You need to watch yourself. You could see the tenderness in Gu Qingyan's eyes. Senior brother, he's different. Scene cuts. Zhenghang looked at sleeping Gu Qingyan with disgust. Muttering to himself, so, what if he's good looking? He's still annoying no matter how you look at him. Might as well enjoy myself while this annoying guy's asleep. Suddenly a pair of wandering hands landed on him. Little Zhenghang, does the spring water feel nice? Zhenghang's eyes went wide. Half a day without seeing you. Master already misses you. The immortal's inner demon was intense, actually getting frisky with his own disciple. Only to get caught red-handed by Gu Qingyan. Gu Qingyan gently touched Zhenghang's shoulder. Zhang Hang's eyes snapped open. Then that perverted master's voice came. Little Zhang Hang does a spring water. Master hasn't seen you for half a day and already misses you. Zhang Hang turned to see that perverted master, then quickly dodged away. His face flushed. What are you doing? Gu Qingyan slowly approached Zhang Han. Zhang Hang backed away warily. Babe, I just miss you. Where do you think you're going? Zhang Hang turned and ran in fright. Gu Qingyan wasn't about to let him escape so easily. He grabbed Zhang Hang's ankle. Zhang Han lost. Gu Qingyan caught him in his arms. Little Zhang Han, you can't run away. Then he forcefully kissed Zhang Hang's lips. Zhang Han could only pray the two sovereign spell would kick in fast. Gu Qingyan reached for Zhang Hang's underwear. What's going on? Why won't they come off? A confused Gu Qingyan looked at the smirking Zhang Han. The sovereign didn't lie to me. Mount Futu brand underwear quality is top-notch. Zhang Han thought, haha. Let's see what you can do to me. Gu Qingyan suddenly lunged at Zhang Han for an underwater breath-sharing scene moments later. Gu Qingyan surfaced holding the flushed Zhang Han, then gently fixed his hair. This is punishment for trying to escape me. If there's a next time, I'll make sure you never wear clothes again. Zhang Han struggled. You pervert, put me down. The freed Zhang Han quickly distanced himself. Zhang Han was puzzled. Sure, this pervert's gorgeous, but he's still a man. How can you do this to me? I don't think his energy's messed up. Seems like his brain's waterlogged. Seeing Zhang Han's facing Gu Qingyan asked what he was thinking his little friend. Why do you think I'm a furnace? Gu Qingyan told him, your body is a natural top-grade furnace. Once I confirmed you're a furnace, I took you in. Zhang Han muttered to himself. What a load of bull. I've already formed my core. Everyone in the coal's furnaces can't cultivate. Even if you could pile up cultivation with pills and potions, that's a huge money and energy drain. With how stingy he is, no way he'd do that. Zhang Han couldn't be bothered arguing with him. I'm going back to sleep. Zhang Han walked ahead with Gu Qingyan silently following. Zhang Han pushed up. Why are you still following me? I'm already here. You should go rest too. Hold on, little Zhang Han. Today's the 15th. Don't forget your medicine. Got it. Zhang Han was puzzled. Why is he suddenly reminding me to take medicine today? The Tai Chi disc emitted a green light. Then a box appeared. Zhang Han knew it was from that dead pervert. Wonder what's gotten into him now. I'm perfectly healthy, but he keeps making me take these bitter black pills. Then some candied fruit appeared on the Tai Chi disc. Zhang Han thought. Don't think some candied fruit's gonna move me. You're the dead pervert forcing me to take medicine. If I get a chance, I'll still try to get under another mortal's roof. As far from Gu Qingyan as possible. Junheng night came. Gu Qingyan tenderly stroked the sleeping Zhang Han. Little Zhang Han, what am I gonna do with you? Next morning, Zhang Han was practicing. But why is my head all fuzzy? He remembered what Medicine Sovereign told me. If you want your master to recover quick, you need to go along with his fabricated memories. When he realizes something's off, that's when he'll be cured. What kind of logic is that? Zhang Han really couldn't understand. Anyway, I still have to stay with that dead pervert. So annoying. Thinking about it, Zhang Han swung his sword hard in frustration. Gu Qingyan, why don't you just die? Just then, Gu Qingyan's fanboy Jiang Qu ran over. Zhang Han, how's the mortal Kanglen doing? Zhang Han huffed. Xian Ti quickly covered his mouth. Are you crazy? Looks like you've never been to the punishment hall. Usually disciples who badmouth their master get locked up for days. You've never been. Jian Qi was so jealous. Immortal Kanglen really spoils you. I'll work hard to become his disciple too. Suddenly divine energy flowed. This energy is immortal Kanglen. I'm so lucky. Finally get to see the immortal's true face. Gu Qingyan descended gracefully. The disciples has at the training grounds, all asking various questions. Are you on duty today? Gu Qingyan smiled and said, I just came to see my spouse today. Carry on. Everyone. The crowd exploded. What? Spouse? Who's hooking up with the immortal? Zhang Han thought. I'm not gonna embarrass myself with you. Better make a run for it. But before he could take 2 steps, a force held him in place. Are you shy seeing master? Everyone's jaws dropped. Zhang Han face palmed. Gu Qingyan looked at Zhang Han holding a wooden sword. Why aren't you using the immortal sword I gave you? You want to practice with a wooden sword for it? Zhang Han thought. If only I could get a new sword and a new master. But thinking aside, he still had to practice. Zhang Han used magic to summon that sword. Zhang Han tried with all his might, but couldn't lift the sword. Gu Qingyan came over and gripped Zhang Han's hand holding the sword from behind. The sword slowly lifted. Zhang Han asked curiously, master using force. Gu Qingyan told him. No, you can't lift it because the spirit doesn't submit to you. But I'm different. What should I do then? Zhang Han followed it down. Gu Qingyan teasingly stroked his face. Call me husband, and I'll tell you. Give me a kiss. Zhang Han's face flushed as he turned away. Suddenly, I don't want to know. Gu Qingyan didn't care if people were watching. He pulled Zhang Han into his arms. Like I'd really not teach you. You dead pervert, let me go. Everyone's watching. Then Gu Qingyan left with Zhang Han.